All right, so in this video, we are going to have a look at how we can do cubic meter takeoffs in Buildxact. We're going to check out how we can set a depth, which is essentially what sets this takeoff apart from square meter takeoffs. And we will also discuss how we can set and use multiple depths. Okay, so I'm in an estimate at the moment, and I am on the estimate costings tab. And what we're going to do is demonstrate how to do a cubic meter takeoff using this line item for earthworks, which is currently in the site preparation category. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to double click to enable me to edit this field for the unit of measurement. I'm changing it to M3. What that's going to do is now when I click on the takeoff tool, Buildxact is now going to recognize that we're doing a cubic meter takeoff. And on first glance, if you've done square meter takeoffs in the past, you'll note that it looks very similar in terms of the tools available. The main difference for cubic meter takeoffs is that we no longer have a line tool to complete any measurements, and we have this field for setting a depth, which is a rather essential requirement. One thing to point out that some people get a bit stumped by is that this depth does need to be set before you start completing any drawings. If you were to attempt any drawings without setting a depth to start with, you'll note that every single drawing will have a value of 0 cubic meters. So very important to remember to set a depth prior to starting any drawings. Now, in my first example, I'm going to essentially just take 100 mil off the top of the site, and I'm going to use my polygon tool to start tracking around the perimeter of the site. If you had excavation plans, you'd likely do this a lot more precisely than what I'm doing at the moment. But I just want to get a general idea of how much soil is going to need to be removed from the site. And now that I've done that, if I zoom in, you'll be able to see that this particular measurement has a value of 15.47 cubic meters. And we can even see the depth that that's been calculated at. This value is also appearing in the running total in the top right-hand corner. And in this simple example where we're using a single depth, this is how it would work. I just want to also point out a bit of a tip. If you have set the depth incorrectly, or if you do want to change it after the drawing has been completed, you can always click on the takeoff label and actually change the depth from here. And Buildxact will update the value of that drawing at that new depth. Now what I'm going to do is we're going to take this a step further and deal with multiple depths on the same page, which is going to be like any other takeoffs that you've completed, if you've done square meter or other types of takeoffs that we have. Essentially, I'm still going to start with 100 mil off just this area of the build here. And now, in order to set the depth for my next drawing, we're going to actually step it down to 125 millimeters. And I'm also going to change the drawing color just so that we can see where those different depths actually sit on the plan. So the next area is going to be the middle section here, where we're going down to 125. And then finally for this area, I might step it down even further to 150. And I'm inherently just repeating the same steps that I used for the first two depths. And we can now see that we've got three different depths here, 100, 125, and 150. All of these measurements basically arrive at a cubic meter value, and they're all added together to form the running total in the top right-hand corner here. Cool. Essentially now what I can do is hit accept and save, and this value of 20.28 cubic meters will then be loaded straight into our item on our estimate costing screen. Now I just wanted to add one final point, which is something quite specific to earthworks. It's very common for people to go into the calculator once the takeoff is completed and multiply the measurement by 1.5. This is going to add a bulking factor for when soil is less compressed out of the ground, and it's worth a mention that this can be completed using the calculator. We also sometimes see people achieving this by instead adding a high amount of wastage. to the line item as well. It's very much a personal preference in terms of which way works better for you, but they'll both achieve the result of incorporating that bulking factor as part of that quantity there. Great. So that is how to complete cubic meter takeoffs in Buildxact. As always, if you have any questions, please hit the Need Help button down here, where you can access our FAQs, our training content, and access our other training videos. Thank you very much.